Thank you for joining us for Pet Connect. I'm Tara Douglas. We had a great weekend walking dogs on Saturday at the Sylacauga Animal Shelter. So if you have time on Saturdays from 11 to 1, we would love to have you come out and walk the dogs or just pet the dogs or help us take care of them and get them interacting with people and other dogs. We have one particular dog there. Her name is Stormy, and two of our volunteers have been there this week socializing her. She is a wonderful 2-year-old pit bull mix, and I have to say she's one of the sweetest dogs that I've ever been around. So in a moment you'll see her pictures pop up. So if you are interested in adopting a dog, she is a wonderful dog to go meet along with all of the other dogs there at the shelter. Here's Stormy. She is just having the best time out walking in this beautiful weather we've been having, although it's hot. But we do have water around the shelter, so a lot of them love to get in the water and play around. But again, if you're interested, come out on Saturday from 11 to 1. And also, you can go during the week. These two volunteers have gone out during the week. Just give the shelter a call, and they are happy to accommodate and get extra help and let those dogs get outside and play around. So again, that's at the Sylacauga Animal Shelter, 11 to 1 on Saturdays. Now we're going to get to our special guest. Today we have Justin Douglas here. He is an Auburn University student, and he's also the Director of Worship and Arts for the Sylacauga First United Methodist Church for this summer at least. So Justin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, and thank you for having me on.
So I'm going to give you a moment just to introduce yourself and let our viewers know who you are.
Sure. My name's Justin Douglas. I go to Auburn University. I study music, music education, and music composition and technology. I'm set to graduate hopefully in 2026 or 27, and we'll see around there. Other than my job at First United Methodist, I also spend a lot of time at the Community Playhouse. I'm one of the music directors for the shows over there, and I also do a lot of private voice and piano work.
So with Auburn, what do you plan on doing when you graduate? Do you have any idea yet?
So hopefully the plan is to either go straight into teaching at middle high school level or go straight into a master's degree.
Okay. Now, you went to Sylacauga High School, correct?
I did.
When did you graduate?
I graduated in 2022.
And you've been active in theater and music for quite some time now.
Yeah.
So what got you interested in that?
So I guess I started beginner band in 6th grade at Nicholas Lawson.
Okay.
Because my sister was in band.
Okay.
And from there, I had a variety of really good teachers that steered me in the direction that I'm kind of going now.
Okay. So, well, that's great. That's good to be inspired by, I guess, your sister and your teachers.
Yeah, probably more of my teachers than my sisters.
Yeah. Now, with your teaching that you do now, you teach voice, you teach piano, is that correct?
That's correct.
And now, what age do you usually have to teach?
My youngest is 4 years old.
Okay.
And my oldest is 87.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can even talk about this. It's like choosing your favorite child, but who do you enjoy teaching the most? Younger people, older people?
I do like teenagers from like 15 to 17.
Okay.
Are probably the sweet spot for me because they know enough that it's not babysitting too much.
Okay.
But also they're still learning and developing their instrument, continue going forth.
That's great. So they're still moldable at that age.
Yes,
and
they are.
A lot you can do to develop it. Now, with your Sylacauga Playhouse work, tell me a little more about that and what's going on there.
Sure. I've been involved in Sylacauga Community Playhouse since 2019. We did Willy Wonka Jr.
Okay.
And I played the role of Mr. Bucket, or Charlie's dad.
Okay.
And I kind of stepped away for a while, but then I got asked to come on as a music director, the assistant music director for Finding Nemo Jr., which is our show that we're doing this summer.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so when is that show?
Yeah, that show is July 21st and 22nd at 6:30 at J. Craig Community Center.
Okay, perfect. So how many people do you typically have in a production? And at these productions with Sylacauga Playhouse, do you have a combination of younger people and older people and just a lot of different people from the community?
Sure. For our junior productions, the age range is 5 or reading level to 18.
Okay.
And you can't go over that.
Okay.
Other than that, we have adult shows for just an adult cast, and we also have more kid-focused shows. That's really what the junior summer musicals are for.
Okay, and that's what Finding Nemo is the junior
Yes.
Sylacauga Playhouse. Well, that's great. Sounds like it'll be a great show. So
Yeah.
I know you're excited to be a part of that and excited to be home for the summer, I would
Yeah,
imagine. Have you
absolutely.
enjoyed Auburn?
Oh, Auburn's great. Auburn's lovely. And it's really flat there. There are not many hills or trees.
That is very true.
Yeah.
But it is a beautiful campus, and I'm
yes,
glad to hear
it's
that you're
wonderful.
enjoying your whole experience there. Now, of course, this is Pet Connect, so we need to talk a little bit about your pets. So
Sure.
tell me what kind of pets you have.
So I have a standard poodle, a silver standard poodle named Gandalf the Grey Wizard,
Okay.
which is
That's-
a really hilarious name that was picked out by my mom.
Okay.
And we're huge Lord of the Rings fans since I was a little kid. So it just made sense to have a dog named Gandalf walk in the house.
So how old is Gandalf?
Gandalf is 3 years old now.
Okay. Does Gandalf have any wizard skills? We will not let the viewers know exactly
No.
what Gandalf's skills are. But and tell me about Tim. And you have another dog too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another dog named Layla. She is an 11-year-old Yorkshire Terrier.
Okay.
And she's been with us since we moved to Alabama. And, we're transplants. So having her we kind of know where we are in our transplant journey.
So how long have you been in Alabama?
11 years.
Okay. And so where did your family come from before that?
We're from around Corbin, Kentucky,
Okay.
which is where KFC was founded.
Okay.
It's really
That's
weird,
their claim to fame there.
I guess.
But you, I'm sure that with you being here 11 years and through middle school and high school and longer, that this is home to you, not
Yes.
necessarily the land of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, this is home, and this is where I feel most comfortable.
That's great. So anything else that you can share with us about the summer and what you have going on, or?
I start back school in August.
Okay. Will you still be able to work some with the Sylacauga Playhouse while you're at school, or is that just going to be summer job for you?
It'd probably be a summer job if they ever ask me back on, because there's not really much time during the semester with my majors.
Okay.
It's kind of booked up.
So what kind of activities are you doing there? So I know you have a lot of class work with your degree, but then with extracurricular kind of stuff, what do you have going on at Auburn?
Yeah. Not too much extracurricular, but there are classes that are ensembles.
Okay.
I do a lot of choir classes.
Okay.
And we have this one class called Opera Workshop, where we put on a stage production in the opera style,
Okay.
and we get to perform at the end of the semester, and that's
Oh, wow.
really fun.
So have you ever done any opera style music before, or is this new to you?
No, it's new to college.
So what have you found that you enjoy it, or it's,
Oh, absolutely. We have a wonderful teacher there.
that's great. So, good. So that's great that you'll have some performances. And do you have other performances coming up at Auburn besides the opera style?
Yeah. Our choral ensembles, I'm in men's choir, concert choir.
Okay. So I'm sure you have something going on all the time
Oh,
with that.
absolutely.
Well, you are just quite an impressive person with your vocal skills and your all of your musical skills in general. And it's so nice to have you home for the summer, helping out in so many ways with different aspects of the community. So hopefully you'll someday come back here or be back here every summer helping out until you move on and do the next step in life
We will
after
see.
Auburn.
We will see.
But thanks again for coming on and sharing a little bit and sharing about your dogs. We appreciate it. And maybe you can come out sometime and walk some dogs with us at the shelter.
Sure.
So with that, remember that we have walking every Saturday at the Sylacauga Animal Shelter from 11 to 1. And keep watching the Sylacauga Animal Shelter Facebook page as well as the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mill Facebook page, because we have a lot of information about upcoming events. We have information about available dogs, and that way you can keep up. If you're looking for a dog, most likely we can find one for you, or a cat for that matter. We got cats too. Remember, we have cats at PetSense that are always available. And we also have the fireworks show coming this Friday night here on June 30th. It's starting from 4:30 to 8:30, and we're having fireworks, we're having food trucks, live music, all kinds of activities for the kids. So make sure you bring your family out this Friday to Central Park right across from Bluebell, and let's enjoy a wonderful fireworks show here in Sylacauga. So thanks for joining us, and there'll be more Daybreak after these messages.